Hey guys, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particularly, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps out the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon, and I've included a link in the description that will take you to the product page where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product I want to share with you is a trio of dash cameras by a company called Pelsee. This is the box it comes in, and this is the model, the P2. Once you open it out, you're going to get everything you need. So first off, you're going to get a little kind of cleaning cloth to get rid of fingerprints, make sure your glass is nice and clean when you put them on. You will get a user manual that explains how to operate it. We're going to cover a lot of the features in this video. Now, you are going to get these two little plastic screens. You're going to get two small ones and two large ones. You are going to put these on your windows. Make sure your windows are nice and clean. And then this is what the sticky elements are going to go to. So if you ever try to remove them, they're not going to have to peel off all this nasty stuff off your window. It's going to be super easy for cleanup. And they include a pair, so in case you do ever need to move locations or change cars, you can easily do that. Now, in addition to that, they are going to include a pair of extra sticky parts. So if you do have to move cars, you can put this on and then set it up in your new ride. Now, they also include 4 of these little loops here. So this is going to help with cord management if you want. You can also sit there and tuck them up into and around your car, the fabric, and so that way the cord management is hidden as far as for the back camera and everything like that. Then you're going to get a little scraper here, which will help with cleanup when you are moving them around. So now let's go over the devices themselves. So in addition to that, you are going to get a you're going to get a cigarette lighter plug here. That has a USB Type-C connection on the backside. And the nice thing about this is it also has a USB plug on top. So it's kind of dual use. So you're not going to be losing that port, if you will, in your car, because you can plug in your phone to charge or whatnot onto that device. Then you will get a rear view camera. So what's nice about this thing is it has a super long cord. So this is what I was talking about earlier. You can pop this up and around your car, feed it all the way to your back window. If you need, you can use some of these cord managements. This part is going to plug right into the device itself, the dash cam. And then the back side here will plug into this guy. And what's cool about this is, so you're sticking this on your window. You don't have to like drill any holes through your car or anything like that and put it outside on your license plate. But this guy rotates 360 degrees. So you can have it positioned where it's looking out your back window in case you get rear-ended or something like that. But if you want to, let's say you're a driver, a rideshare driver or something like that, and you want to have more views of inside the cabin, you can just simply rotate it around. And you can do that whenever you want, like, right? So as long as, maybe at one time you want to look outside, the next time you want to move it, it gives you that option, which is really a nice feature to this little setup of this guy. Then there's the camera itself. So let's go over the camera. So as you can see here, this mounts angled to your window. It is slightly adjustable. So you just can rotate this. So that way, if your angle of your car is a little different, it will adjust accordingly. Your camera on the front is just a fixed camera. So now let's cover all the camera modes real quick here. So the front camera is a 4K camera. It is 3,840 by 2,160. And the camera that's in the back window, both of those cameras are 1080p cameras. So they're 1,920 by 1080 resolution. Now, all the cameras will record at 30 frames per second. Now, the inside camera, as you can see, you're going to have a nice large screen here, so that way you can review your footage if you want. All the menu settings will come up here easy, so they're very simple to adjust. Now, the camera that is facing into the inside of the cabin, you have a nice wide camera here. As you can see on either corner, it has 4 infrared LED lights. So that way it does really well in night vision. And this thing can also rotate. So you can adjust it to get the best view. If you're trying to hit more of the back seat or the passenger seat or just yourself, you can adjust that, which is really, really nice. Now at the top here, This is where you are going to plug in the power cord to charge it up. Then you're going to have your AV little plug right here, and that is where you will plug in the back camera if you choose to utilize the back camera itself. Now on the side, you do have a little microphone. So this camera does have the option to record interior cabin sound, if you will. You can turn that off if you wish. There is also a micro SD card right here on the side. Now this slot is rated up to 256 gigabits, but it includes a 64 gigabit card. Just make sure, because this is recording at 4K, you want to have a higher quality card so it can record that image quality. Then right there below is a little button to reset it. Now on the bottom of the device itself, so why this is on your window, it makes this a little bit easier to access. You're going to have your up and down arrows, and that's going to be able to change through the various settings. You're going to have on the very corner here underneath the camera is your power button to turn the device on. Once it's set up, it will automatically turn on when your car starts and turn off when your car is turned off. Then right next to it, you have the M button, which is the mode button, which is where you can tweak all those settings that you want. Now, another cool thing that this camera has is it has a privacy mode, which is a one-touch button here on this end. And you can hit that if all of a sudden you want privacy inside the cabin. So what it'll do is it'll turn off the recording of the audio, and it'll turn off the camera, and it'll only be focusing on the front camera and the rear camera if you want that option, which is just a nice little feature if you don't want to record anything. As far as the front camera, it also does record as a WDR, and what that basically means is it is using this AI chip to kind of get the best range of coloring for when it's recording. Now, as I mentioned, the back camera is rotating 360 degrees, which is a nice feature to the back camera itself. And then this one also can move around, but this cabin camera is the one that has the infrared. So you get a little bit of everything with each camera. Each little camera has a little nice perk to it. Now, this thing does have an app if you wish to utilize it. You don't have to use the app if you don't want to. You can just take out the little SD card, review the footage, all that kind of stuff. But it does have an app which works via Wi-Fi. It also does GPS tracking, so that way you can see where your car is if you wish to know that. It also has voice controls if you set up the app. So you can, it has I think like 8 different voice controls. You can tell it to kind of save or stop recording and things like that. I don't really use the voice controls, but it is an option out there for you. Now, this does have all the typical things you would expect out of a dash cam. So it does have that geo-sensing. So if you get hit in a wreck, it will lock that footage down if you have that turned on. Now, just note that you will get false readings. Sometimes you'll hit a pothole and it will, better safe than sorry, it'll lock that footage down. So you will need to go into your SD card and clean it out every once in a while because it will fill up. Now, you can set up for your normal footage. You can set it up to where it just will stop. But I personally like where it's on loop footage. So what that's basically going to do is, as long as it's not locked down footage, it will continue to record. Once it is full, it will go back to the oldest footage and start erasing over that. So the loop footage is a big thing that I personally like. Now, this camera will work with parking monitoring. Just note you have to get the additional ACC hardware kit. And basically what that kit is doing is it's hooking the camera directly up to your battery, so that way it has juice to continue to operate versus when you turn off your car, because all the electrical components turn off to the device itself. But overall, it's a great little dash cam. It's nice and compact. It has the 3 different cameras. What I find the most unique about this one is the rear camera, the fact that you can put this on your window instead of drilling through your car or anything like that, and that they've designed it in a way that this thing is rotatable, so you can get the perfect view whether you're looking outside or inside the cabin. Very flexible, and as you've seen the various footage to see the quality, overall it's a nice little dash cam. So if you're in the market for a dash cam, whether, like I said, you're a rideshare driver, whether you're just looking to have a footage in case you get hit in an accident or something, heaven forbid, or you just want to see, maybe you capture a cool thing when you're doing a road trip, I think this is totally worth checking out. If there's something that I didn't quite cover that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. And that is it until the next video. You guys, take it easy. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.